Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of rotation and translation questions. In this question, we will be doing the translations for this point according to the frame FNOA. And this question is completely different from the one that we did in part 1. So if you haven't watched my part 1 video, do watch that and then come to this video. So in this question, we are given a point in which all the transformations of across this point are done according to the current moving frame, that is NOA, frame FNOA. So the first translation is of 90 degree about the A axis. This is A. And the translation, that is the second transformation, is done along the all three axes, that is NO and A. That is, this is the translation across N. This is the translation across O, and this is the translation across A. Then lastly, we are doing a rotation of 90 degree about the O axis. So now let us see what part is different of this question from the part 1 question that we did earlier. So now let us write the answer first. So we have to find P new, and we know that the value of P old will remain always at the end. That is, it will always remain same as I discussed earlier. So now the change over here is that we will write it in the order which is given in the question. We will write the transformations in the order as they are given in the questions. For example, if we are given the translation across A axis first, then we will write the rotation about A axis first, and then we will write the translational part which is given to us, that is 4 minus 3 and 7, and then we will write the last part, that is rotation of 90 degree about the O axis. So now you must be wondering that in the previous question we wrote the order in the opposite direction, that is, we started from the right and we ended it at the left hand side, whereas in this we are doing it normally. That is, the first rotation is about A axis, so we wrote A first, then there is translation about all three axes, then we wrote that, and then the rotation is about the O axis lastly, so we wrote that at the last. So this is the normal order which we should have written in the previous question also, but I told you the reason that why we wrote the opposite in the previous question in the previous video itself. So now over here, whenever, just keep thinking in mind that whenever we are given the current moving frame NOA and we are doing the transformations, that is the rotation and translation, in that particular frame itself, that is, if we are given NOA and we are doing rotation and translation O axis or NO and A axis, then we will write the order which is given in the question. Whereas if we are given the frame NO and A and we are doing transformations about the X, Y and Z axis, then our order will be the opposite. Keep this thing in mind, this is very important. If you jumble up the order, your whole answer will be wrong. In the next question, I will be discussing where you will get both the frames, that is, you will get transformations about the NO and A axis, and you will get transformations about the X, Y and Z axis in the same question. But here we have only NO and A, so we will continue with the question. So now here we will do the transformation about the A axis. Keep in mind that NO and A same as X, Y and Z with respect when we are comparing the matrices. That is, the matrix that we use for rotation for X will be used for N, and for Y the same matrix will be used for O, and for A the same matrix will be used for Z. Now we will write the values for this. That is, first of all we will write cos theta minus sin theta. Sorry, we have A first, so yes, we will write cos theta minus sin theta cos theta 0 0 1 0 0 and 0 0 0 1 0 0 0. Remember that we are using homogeneous matrices, so everything will be in 4 cross 1 or 4 cross 4 order. Then similarly we will do the translation, that is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, and here we will write 4 minus 3 and 7. This is 1 over here, and then we will write the translation part for O. Remember that the matrix that will be used will be similar to Y. So we have cos theta 0 sin theta 0 minus sin theta 1 0 0, and here we have cos theta, and here we will simply write 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, and at the end we will multiply it by the old coordinates that are given in the question. And here you will put the value of theta as 90 according to the question, as we have to rotate it about by 90 degrees, and over here also we will put theta is equal to 90. Now on putting the values of theta as 90, you will get the value as 0, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now this will be written as it is, that is 1, 0, 0, 4, 0, 1, 0, minus 3, and 0, 0, 1, 7, 0, 0, 0, 1. And lastly we will have cos theta, where we will put the value of theta as 90, so we will get 0 over here, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, minus 1, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, 1. And we will multiply this resultant that we will get from here by p old. The value of p old will remain same irrespective of the transformations with respect to x-axis or n-axis. So on doing this, you will get your resultant over here. We will put the resultant here, and then we will multiply it by 7, 3, 1, and 1. You must be wondering that we are only given 3 points, and why did we add 1 at the last row? We added 1 over here in order to make this a 4 cross 1 matrix, and this is a 4 cross 4 matrix. So in order to do the multiplication properly, we will have to put 1 in the last row. It won't make any difference. So on multiplying the resultant with this value, you will get the final answer as 0, 5, 0, and 1. So this is your final answer that we got on multiplying these matrices, these transformations by the old value. So this is your P new. And the important concept that we have to learn from this question is that whenever we are given a current frame NOA and we are doing the transformations, that is the rotation and translation in that frame itself, that is we are doing the transformations in X and in A, N or OA axis, then we will be using the same order as given in the question for the matrices. Whereas if X, Y and Z had been here, then we would have used the opposite order as discussed in part 1 of this video. Please do watch part 1 in order to understand what has happened in this part. Now in the next video, that is in part 3, I will be discussing a question in which we will have transformations about both the coordinate reference frames, that is across X, Y and Z as well as N, O and A. So that will be a tricky question. So do watch the next video. And if you were able to understand this question, just write wow in the comment section. It would be great to know that you were able to do it. So this is it for this video. See you in the next one.